the Chief Secretary to the Treasury, Laura Trott. I can't stress strongly enough the job title. You remember when I think she was Shadow Home Secretary and Diane Abbott was being interviewed by Nick Ferrari, and she got her sums horribly wrong. And the world stopped for a moment. Everybody was obsessed with it. It was national news. It was on front pages, I think. She was Shadow Home Secretary. It was unlikely, given the leadership of the Labour Party at the time, that she was ever going to get anywhere near power. And yet, my goodness me, you'd have thought that World War III was in the offing. This is the Chief Secretary to the Treasury. This is not an opposition politician. This is somebody who has responsibility for the country's finances. I know that Liz Truss was also Chief Secretary to the Treasury, so the bar is not as high as it may once have been. But this is extraordinary.
What is puzzling me, still talking about tax cuts?
It's extraordinary for, well, I mean, the obvious reason you don't need me to explain to you. She sounds like she can't add 2 plus 2. She doesn't know what GDP is. She doesn't know how debt works. Seems to be confused about how percentages operate. But don't worry, she's only Chief Secretary to the Treasury. You can't quite believe what's coming out of the mouth of the Chief Secretary to the Treasury because it is so completely at odds with observable reality. But it won't matter. She won't lose her job. She won't be on front pages. She won't be talked about for the next 2 months as an example of one of the worst political... Now, why could that possibly be? Why would an opposition politician called Diane Abbott get kicked for years for messing up one sum in one studio while in opposition, while a politician called Laura Trott messes up her understanding of the entire fiscal landscape in one interview in one studio? And I don't know that there'll be anywhere else today in the UK media that's still talking about it. Make of that what you will.